Thank you very much for this introduction and for inviting me to this event. Dr. Prasad, the Director of Semilac, my colleagues from the Department of Industries and Commerce, Principal Secretary Shri Jayesh Ranjan, Srimati Ramadevi Lanka, who heads the Emerging Technologies Division, to all the distinguished audience here from various parts of the country and from various parts of the globe. I welcome you to this beautiful city of Hyderabad and to this event, amtech, the Additive Manufacturing Technologies event, which is the largest additive manufacturing expo in India. I thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules and joining this event. Today's event is, I'm told, graced by more than 100 industries, 100 plus industries from India and abroad, 50 plus startups and 15 plus national research and development institutes, and more than 3,000 people dropping in and attending this event over the next couple of days. I hope it has been exciting for everyone to attend this expo, because while walking into this conference room here, I've had the privilege of looking at a couple of products which seemed extremely promising and exciting. The technology with respect to additive manufacturing has matured from rapid prototyping to fully finished final functional components for strategic sectors like aerospace, defense, MRO, medical devices, etc. As you're aware, Telangana in fact is one of the youngest and one of the fastest growing states in the country. We recognize ourselves, we keep referring to ourselves as the startup state of India, and the state government has always been a very key supporter of innovation by our startups, by industry, and even by our academia. In fact, as a testament to the commitment of our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri KCR Garu, with his support and his unstinted encouragement, we have developed a robust innovation ecosystem that comprises of institutions such as NCAM, the National Center for Additive Manufacturing, T-Hub, which is the world's largest technology incubator, TSIC, the Telangana State Innovation Cell, V-Hub, exclusively focused on women entrepreneurship, RICH, the Research and Innovation Circle of Hyderabad, which tries to bring about a synergy between industry and academia, TASK, the Telangana Institute, Telangana Academy for Skills and Knowledge, and T-Works, which is India's largest prototyping facility. And of course, our Emerging Technologies Wing and Image Center of Excellence. Image Center of Excellence stands for Innovation in Multimedia, Animation, Gaming and Entertainment. More than 1,500 startups have received support in the form of mentorship from the various institutions that I've just mentioned. Incubations and industry connects, and between all of these, they've been able to raise more than 1,800 crores of rupees over the last 5 years. T-Works, India's largest prototyping center, has also been set up in the state and it is already functional. It is also an initiative of Government of Telangana to create and celebrate a culture of hobbyists, makers and innovators who explore and experiment without the fear of failure. Our Hyderabad-based startup, which was in the news recently, a company called Skyroot Aerospace, has successfully launched India's first private rocket powered by a 3D printed engine. The 3D printed superalloy engine has helped to cut production time by 95%, which is a matter of great pride for all of us. NCAM, the National Center for Additive Manufacturing, has been set up a technology development center of Osmania University, which is the oldest university in our state. Incidentally, NCAM has completed its first year of operation today and has achieved significant milestones over the last 12 months. The CEO, Shri Jaspreet Sidhu, in fact I keep calling him Jaspreet Bumrah, Jaspreet Sidhu by mistake here, I'm sure you're faster than him, was hired during May this year, and under his guidance the center has evolved well in terms of onboarding strategic partners, drafting a clearly defined roadmap and charter, attracting talented human resources, and getting all major global players excited to explore Hyderabad as a future destination for expansion within India. The center, in partnership with the industry, has worked hard to promote awareness in the country, enable more users to adopt additive technologies, skill development of identified resources, and initiated establishing guidelines and standards forming the backbone for growth of the sector in our country. NCAM is managed by Emerging Technologies Wing of Telangana government, which always ensures that path-breaking technologies are given their due attention and programs are undertaken as per our framework, as per the requirements of the market. Telangana government has undertaken several projects that leverage emerging technologies, and they have always been the first of its kind of projects in India. And each of these projects are undertaken with the spirit of startups, industry as a partner and not just as a service provider. From quick approvals to rapid brainstorming and problem-solving sessions, the government has always acted as an agile corporation. In addition to these projects, the government has always put in dedicated efforts in overall development of the ecosystem and enabling innovation and growth for the emerging technologies. Since the ecosystem mandate is larger, the government has been setting up dedicated institutions in partnership with industry bodies to augment our capacities in these programs. Now, we see 3D printing as a prime focus area over the next decade or so. The 3D printing industry, in terms of hardware, software, as well as post-processing equipment, is at an inflection point of accelerated growth. With the national reforms supporting the increased participation of the private sector in 3D printing industry, the Telangana state shall be supporting the innovation that is bound to occur. In the past, we have seen several foreign private players amaze the world with technological advancements, but we know that majority of them are supported by brilliant Indian scientists and engineers. But now is the time technology that is developed by Indians is built in our own country and then exported globally for providing solutions for the rest of the world as well. It's time that we occupy a larger share of the 3D printing industry that is expected to grow to almost $65 billion by 2026. Our capital city of Hyderabad is already uniquely positioned to become a hub for 3D printing industry, and with the kind of synergies that exist with the aerospace and defense ecosystem, the medical devices industry here, and of course in helping achieve synergies with the global supply chain, we believe that we are ideally poised. With NCAM based at Hyderabad and the initiatives being undertaken and with the kind of ecosystem that is present here, I'm sure that it would further accelerate our vision to establish not only our state but our country as a globally recognized destination in 3D printing technology. I request the representatives of startups from various parts of the industry and also the various research institutions and academia present here today to look at Telangana government as their partner as they look to build innovative world-class solutions at an accelerated pace. In this journey of the industry, we'll ensure that due support is enabled for all the innovators as we will closely work with them as industry partners. Let us all be ambitious and take the Indian 3D printing sector to newer and greater heights. Thank you. Jai Telangana, Jai Hind.